Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sports Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
We all have a great story to tell. One that starts with a humble beginning, where we work hard, dream big, and learn to believe in ourselves. Where we rise to every challenge. That's how we can change the game. And together we can exchange the world. This is where our story begins. Join me on Binance. To the moon.
Don't get stuck in the past. Get all the latest news and happenings on blockchain and cryptocurrency only on Crypto TV Plus.
Hello and good morning. My name is Addison Jennifer, and you're welcome back to the pre-match analysis of Sports Fusion, where crypto meets sports. This show is brought to you by Crypto TV Plus and proudly sponsored by Roku. So if you are just joining us for the first time, and if you joined us yesterday, I hope you remember to follow Crypto TV Plus and Roku on all social media platforms. Now, this show promises to bring Qatar to your screens for the duration of the World Cup tournament. We talk everything football. We promise lots of giveaways. Don't forget, I'm sure you people like giveaways. Make sure to follow our giveaways. Airdrops, fan tokens, airtime, and lots of other freebies. But like I said yesterday, and I'm repeating again, terms and conditions apply. So joining me today on the studio is Faith Ikuhare. Did I get to this time?
Yes, you did. OG, you're trying. I'm super excited to be here.
Welcome.
I'm feeling all the football vibe.
Feeling all energy. You have to feel it.
I get all pumped up. So I'm super excited to be here.
All right, welcome, Faith. And joining me back is my dear Arsenal, Michael Adebile. Welcome back, Michael.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
this signature cap.
Yeah.
I've not seen him without his cap before.
Definitely, no one has.
Why?
There's limited pictures
What's
of me.
going on?
the
What are you not telling us?
NFC or
Yeah,
something.
do you understand?
It's an
Yeah.
NFT. Wow.
It eventually means that in future.
Really?
But then it's nice to be back on the show. Saw
Yeah.
lots of goals yesterday. I mean,
It's
starting to like feel the vibe.
All right.
Qatar, Ecuador, kind of dull, but yesterday
Yesterday match
everything we
was
needed.
hot.
Yeah.
The World Cup match day 2 was
All
really,
three
really
matches
intense.
gave us what we wanted.
Of course. So welcome back, guys. Let me not forget that part. You're welcome back.
Amazing.
Yesterday we predicted USA versus Wales. Michael, I told you that it's a team. Wales is in Wales and USA. They seem to be on
Yeah.
par. They seem to
Balanced,
be
yeah.
balanced. There's no one that has greater advantage against the
Each
other.
other.
I predicted a draw, a 1-1 draw, but I should have remained on my 1-1 draw. But I had high hopes for Wales,
For Wales,
that they were going to make
yeah.
2 goals. So even after Wales got the
Equalized,
first goal,
yeah.
I was rooting for them with everything in me. I was rooting for them to make the goals too.
Yeah.
But anyways, it still ended in a draw. So how do you think they did?
Yeah, I think USA came to the party yesterday, and it was at the point it started looking like it was just USA that wanted to win. Yeah, to be honest, but then whatever the coach told Wales at halftime definitely paid off. They came out in the second half, gun blazing, and got
That's
the
the word,
deserved
gun blazing. Because
equalizer.
in the first half, USA were the ones pressing harder. Captain America,
and then
Captain America,
and then
he had the field.
Team
He had,
control,
he had everybody in control. He was really dominating the game. And then Wales comes back and they're telling us they are also a football nation. This is their time to make a mark.
And then who else to score the goal for them if not the captain on the side?
Gareth Bale.
Poetry emotion.
Gareth Bale. Anytime I think of Gareth Bale, it's just Real Madrid. I don't know where he's playing. I think Los Angeles.
Yeah, he plays somewhere in America.
It's playing in America, but
to me, he's
forever a Real Madrid.
Galactico,
sure you know that Real Madrid, they produce a lot of
definitely
football legends.
Yeah, if you're a Galactico, you definitely have to have loggerheads, you understand? So, and then for him to score that goal, their first goal in years, you understand? He had to be Gareth Bale to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Right. So over to you, Fitzy.
Amazing. I was just like, okay, Garville, this, that. Okay, no problem. We'll get there. Someday.
You would
someday
we will fuse it into our
yes, of course. That is why we're on Sports Fusion.
So Crypto Me Sports, what is it about? Tell us blockchain and football projects. We know there are lots of football related projects in crypto space and the blockchain space, and I don't think a lot of our viewers understand. So we're trying to make them understand that crypto is coming into football and it's coming really strong, and they need to look out for it. So
amazing. First of all, I feel super excited to be here. It's super exciting to be part of something that is ongoing worldwide.
Yes.
When we had the coronavirus period, it was worldwide. So it was really revolutionizing, entire space. And having, something like this happen, especially with a technology that is moving forward now, is no longer in the future. We have it now in the present. And blockchain technology is something that, is taking every facet of the world, by storm. And I'm sure sports is not is not different at all. It's not taking the backstage. We have, proud, big celebrities, big sports, footballers that are also sponsored by, a lot of, crypto related companies.
Okay, like let me come in there. During Ballon d'Or Awards, when they gave was it Rookie of the Year? They gave to this Barcelona player, Gavi. Yes, they gave him an NFT.
Amazing. So we're going to be having those conversations. That is why you should, stick up to Crypto TV Plus, because you need to know more about the NFTs, the metaverse,
understand how it
some
works.
People have heard it, but they don't really
They don't really understand.
Yeah, they don't really know what.
And some people, they've seen Ronaldo launch an NFT, and football fans don't know. Okay, what is an NFT? They're yet to understand how it comes in or how
only a few have been able to catch up with what's going on.
A very few.
The NBA
it's less than 50% of football fans that understands why. But I think Ronaldo coming into the NFT, the blockchain space is going to give it a wider audience.
Funny enough, we've had the GOAT himself, the Messi GOAT that you guys call greatest of all times, guys. He's not GOAT though. Before I said he's the GOAT. Also launch his own NFT, and you might not be in physical trading marks with what NFT is all about, metaverse, but when you are in a space and when you're in a time, you really need to have information about what it is, so you don't, feel left out. And now a lot of people are beginning to pump it. They're beginning to see the potentials of what NFTs can do.
Yes.
And
so many club sites are now being sponsored by crypto.
Exactly.
Of course, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So, let
me get back into the conversation. Now, the blockchain technology is a transparent platform, a transparent technology, an immutable one that can help in every facet beyond football.
Yes, true.
Right now, we see payments being made on the blockchain. We see transfer of footballers being made on the blockchain.
People get to buy their tickets, their match tickets with
on the
cryptocurrency
via NFTs, and we also see a certain level of inclusivity. To fans being able to watch the World Cup. I remember a time when I had my dad would sit in the sitting room and be watching the World Cup, and everybody shouts, everybody's angry. They want to be there, they want to be part of it, they want to connect to what it is. And you can see that this is now beyond the money. It is beyond what they are getting. This is just passion.
Yes.
People just love this and I want to be part of it. So when we have things like the fan tokens come out,
it's just passion and mixing your passion with earning.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just
mixing
a way to now include and connect these fans to what I said, the way you guys were talking about, this and that. You could see, how passionate you are.
True.
And now they want to include more people into it, making sure that fans, and how can you do it with a technology that is as transparent, immutable, has a good level of scalability, and can bring a lot of people together.
The blockchain space.
Amazing. Yeah.
All right. Enough about NFTs. I hope they got it.
You will still talk so much about it, of course.
Because we want you guys to make money. We want you guys to earn from watching your favorite football games.
Reward your passion.
Yes, reward your passion. That's the word. So moving on, let's take a look at upcoming fixtures for today. We have Argentina versus Saudi Arabia, Mexico versus Poland, Denmark versus Tunisia, and France versus Australia. Michael, it's a hot day. It's a hot day.
We're getting into the thicker part of things.
It's a hot day of the World Cup tournament. We have Argentina making their opening game. This is their opening game. We have France, and these are the teams that people are really looking forward to seeing.
Let me brag small. That I read that Argentina I just won the World Cup just twice. With all the goats.
Just twice. No, Faith. The World Cup
didn't even win. Argentina didn't even win. Have not even won since Messi got into, his appearance.
Are you're making this a goat argument?
I'm not saying anything though. I just read it.
You're making this argument.
We know where we stand.
Before your goats.
We won't know where we stand when it comes to goat discussion. Where do you stand?
I'm not a football person.
I
know that.
Okay, let me ask you.
This year,
Faith, let me ask you. One question.
The greatest of all time.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Let's not. I have a lot of people say, Faith, if you see Messi. So,
no, but to be on the safe side,
I think people know where I stand.
Michael and I, we know where we stand, and I'm sure my viewers know where I stand.
Follow me. Don't argue this thing. They are both different.
So, Michael, Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, you know who to win. That's just it. It's just the manner. How many goals are we to?
That's the thing. How many goals can Saudi Arabia get a goal against Argentina? That's the question, because we are 70% certain that Argentina is winning this.
Yeah.
But is the scoreline? Are they keeping a clean sheet, or will, like yesterday? I was not expecting Iran to score 2 goals against England.
So the thing
even with the 6.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a goal from Iran at all.
But then they have an informed striker.
From the start of the game, first off, their keeper got injured. They had to bring in Husseini and all of that. So the match was already looking unbalanced for them. But still, they brought in what's our guy's name again? Teramendi.
Teramendi. Yeah, the striker on the side.
The striker, and then he came in and bags in 2 goals, which is quite impressive. So Saudi Arabia against Argentina. Scoreline.
I think I wouldn't want to put myself on the spot again, considering how bad I've been when it comes to predictions. I can only say that definitely expect Argentina to win. They have a star-studded side, and they look like one of the most complete sides. And everybody's currently playing for Messi. This is looking like his last major tournament for the Argentine side. He's 35 already. Might not be around for the next World Cup.
No, might not. He's not. This should be. I think he had a statement where he said that this is his 5th
World Cup. And for player of of his achievement, this is the only thing that has like eluded him, and he needs to get.
But the World Cup is not an easy thing to win.
Yeah,
you have like
so now the thing is,
talent
before you can put a certain Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo in some statements to put them against the Armando Maradonas or the Pele, they have to get the World Cup, lay their hands on the World Cup, which is why Qatar is such a huge thing for both Cristiano as well as for Messi. So they need to start early today, dropping maybe more than 6 goals just to lay a marker.
The pressure is getting.
We're not here to play, so you expect them to do something.
Pressure is getting worse. Okay, guys. So yesterday we had our take-home quiz where we asked which country hosted the first World Cup and in what year. Also, what was the first score line of the first World Cup? So I'll take the question again. Which country hosted the first World Cup and in what year? Also, what was the first score line of the first World Cup? So, and here are our winners. We have 4 winners. And I think they're supposed to share the pool of $20, right?
Yeah.
So our winners, first on the list is Irene Kuma Kingston. I hope I got that right. Sorry for that. Mustafa Olayiwola. I hope I got your name right. Easy Fox Ajibola Oseni. Again, Irene Kuma Kingston, our first winner. Mustafa Olayiwola, our second winner. Easy Fox, our third winner. And finally, Ajibola Oseni. Kindly reach out to us on our Twitter page and we'll get back to you guys. So before we go further, let's go on a quick break. Remember, this is still Sports Fusion on Crypto TV Plus, proudly sponsored by Roku, and we're coming.
We'll be right back.
We all have a great story to tell. One that starts with a humble beginning, where we work hard, dream big, and learn to believe in ourselves. Where we rise to every challenge. That's how we can change the game. And together, we can exchange the world. This is where our story begins. Join me on Binance. To the moon.
Supporting your country in the World Cup is super fun. So, how about you support them and earn money in the process? Join me every World Cup match day on Sports Fusion, where we talk about everything World Cup and give out cryptocurrency goodies.
Sports Fusion, where crypto meets sports.
Hello, welcome back. My name has not changed. It's still Addison Jennifer. This is Sports Fusion, brought to you by Crypto TV Plus and proudly sponsored by Rocco. So still here with me is my OG, Faith.
I'm here. I'm here.
and Michael Adibile. So we have a comment on our social media handle. I have a comment on our social media handle. Daniel Dan says he feels Messi will score a hat trick today.
Bold.
Let's see how it
This is
goes.
the World Cup.
That's a bold
This
statement.
is not the Farmers League. Sorry to say.
Jennifer.
No, I don't mean to
I
sound
feel-
that
I
way.
feel- I
but
feel the
this
fans
is the
coming
World Cup,
for
a
you.
hat trick. Do we
Sorry,
do
guys.
that?
It's Jennifer that said that, not me. Please. Don't come for me.
But we have to state facts. This is the World Cup. Scoring a hat trick in the World Cup it's something that it's
So you think,
but it's not
so you think
impossible.
Messi
because
can do it?
everybody comes to the World Cup with their A game.
It's not impossible.
Nobody is slacking.
Jennifer. It's not impossible.
But it's not impossible by the time it's less than a 50%.
I can tell you're not a Messi fan.
Yeah.
No, as much I love Messi.
Now it's
I love his
jumping out.
style of play. No,
Jumping
guys.
out.
I love Messi. I love his style of play. I respect him a lot, but I have a favorite, which does not relate to anything. But let's be realistic. It's the World Cup. Scoring a hat trick in the World Cup seems not so possible.
It's very possible.
We have other people on the team. I'm not saying Argentina wouldn't get 4 goals. It's possible, but Messi scoring all 3 of them.
I think the reason why you should
work
say
for it.
Messi would not score an hat-trick is not because he can't.
Okay.
It's because now he has stepped into
It's a competition.
not just
Everybody
about competition.
wants to show themselves.
If Messi wants to score a hat-trick, he will. Trust me. Like back in his younger age, but now he has stepped into like a more comfortable role. He's like going back foot a bit, and then now he's starting to like dictate the play from the middle of the pitch. So
Just to have other people.
Yeah,
have the
so
team.
he's not in front anymore. Like when he was like
Exactly, he's
28
not in
or
front
27.
anymore. We have
Yeah.
young players, which I feel, in my opinion, I think they should have gone with Garnacho. But I understand that they didn't go with him. He's a young player,
Yeah.
but
He will still have his chance.
he will still get his chance. He's
Yeah.
still young, but we've seen his inputs in Manchester United games. I wish they had taken him to Argentina. Notwithstanding,
The reason why he's performing at United is because you guys don't have standard players.
Yes, no,
shade.
he's right. It's not a shade. No, if you want to insult my club to my face, I understand.
I like the way you
he's
treat
not
the
wrong.
shade.
He's not
Yes.
wrong. He's not wrong at all. We don't have a lot of standard players. We
Yeah.
have a Ronaldo issue and all of that, but we're not going into that. Let's talk Messi. This is his last World Cup, and he has an NFT, right? I think he's one of the first men to get into the NFT space. One of the first footballers. So
Not really one of the first footballers to get into the NFT space, but because he's
He's
one
a
of
big
the,
name.
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah.
name. So when he comes in, everybody tends to like listen. And when you talk about most of the things that connect crypto and sports together is fan tokens, giveaways, and the rest of it. So if we're moving into the fan token space, we have a lot of people that do not really understand what fan tokens are. They just tend to say, I want a fan token, and they don't actually know what it is. Now, fan tokens are actually utility tokens that give you access to exclusive, parties, exclusive meet and greets with your favorite, footballers. And give you a lot of people might say it's trivial because it really doesn't give you so much power as to determine, okay, I want this footballer to play, or I have a fractional, amount of owning
that's
a
too much.
stake.
That's too much power.
But that is where it's going to get to, because the fans are going to get a certain level of ownership, and that is where NFTs come in. That's where blockchain comes in, giving people the right to own something that from something they have loved. So fan tokens give you access into. We have the PSG, token, which is the Messi token. And a lot of people are buying into it. The Argentina, Football Association token is also there.
There's a fan token for Argentina. I hope you guys know that. There's a fan token for Argentina.
So the man that is calling for an hat-trick.
Yes, you calling for a hat-trick. I think Daniel Dan. Make sure you get Messi, Argentina's
fan token.
Make sure you do well to buy
So as much as we see, a lot of things resonating around, building the fan club, which does not, is not far-fetched from just making tribal decisions, tour buses, ticketing, meeting. A lot of fans are beginning to feel, connection to their fans, and their clubs, and being able to say, okay, this is what we're going to be doing, and this is what we're going to be doing. Now, fan tokens can be traded. They are not non-fungible tokens. They are fungible tokens. They can be exchanged for one another and traded as cryptocurrencies. Do not really have so much value as the Bitcoin, apart from what the utilities I
they are
provide.
tokens, but
Yes.
the important part is them owning these
owning
knowing
it.
that, okay, if you're patriotic about Ronaldo, you're patriotic
you-
about
you-
Mercy, you're patriotic about any footballer, do well to like connect to them with their NFTs, connect to them with their country fan tokens, club fan tokens.
Just by the side, I think I listened to one voice note when Man City played or something, and there was one guy that was crying. I don't know whether you guys heard it, that went viral. He was crying, when will I smile again? You get, and that is how passionate people are. So
Yes.
telling that person now that Messi is your icon and your idol, and then you can own a piece of him.
Well, for me as a football fan, I'm not someone that's because lots of football fans, they put their money in bets and all that. It's not a thing for me, because I think I've placed in my entire life, I've only tried betting twice. And I
just say that you don't know how to
and
do
I
it.
lost
You
that.
don't have to
There are a lot of
hold
gurus
on,
in this
hold on. So it's not a thing for me, and I'm sure it's not a thing for lots of other football fans. So instead of betting is not your thing. Get in tune with NFTs. Get
I
in
think
tune
the
with
risk
fan
level
tokens.
is also different.
It's more, yes, it's different. It's different, but it seems more productive to me.
NFTs and fan tokens are more assuring than bets.
Yes, to
But
me
trust
it
me,
is.
trust me, from time past till now, till my next great grandchildren, we are going to be having betting be on par, whether you like it or not. And a lot of people
it's not
want
going
to actually
go.
be on that level. But NFTs, metaverse, and the rest of it are going.
You have to decide what part you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, we have our speed test segment, and I know you guys like this part of it. So welcome to our speed test segment. Remember, the first person to comment wins, and this is a chance to win $10. I hope you heard me. The first person to comment wins, and this is a chance to win $10. $10 can do a lot for you. And don't forget to, first of all, follow us on Crypto TV Plus and follow our sponsors, Roku, on all social media platforms. So, speed test, Faith, what question comes to your mind? Don't make it easy, please. Don't make it easy.
So have you gotten your phones
I hope
out?
you guys are ready.
Your hands are on
Fastest
your phone.
fingers.
Internet warriors.
Okay, exactly. So, what country scored their first World Cup in 64 years?
First World Cup goal.
First World Cup goal.
Okay. Let me repeat after her. So, speed test question. What country scored their first World Cup goal in 64 years? Speed quiz, fastest fingers. I read it again. What country scored their first World Cup goal
That was easy, yeah?
in 64 years? It's not
But
so easy. If
not
they're
so
playing,
easy.
if you're following the tournament, you would know.
Maybe
But
I
why
If you're following the program, so you should know.
should know.
Yes,
But I think
if
I
you
mentioned it
listen
earlier.
to us, you should know.
Yeah.
So while we wait for you guys to, if you're going to Google it, go and Google it. Let's go on a quick break. This is still Sports Fusion, Crypto TV Plus, proudly sponsored by Roku, and we'll be right back.
Amazing.
Hello and welcome back to the show. I'm sure you didn't go anywhere. I'm sure you did not go anywhere. Hello and welcome back again. My name is Odison Jennifer, still hasn't changed, and this is Sports Vision brought to you by Crypto TV Plus and proudly sponsored by Roku. I still have Faith and Michael with me. They're here with me all day.
All day.
All day. You're not going
At your
anywhere.
service.
To the end of to watch we won't watch the final game, but for the few games we have, they are here with me.
Yeah.
We are here together. So Michael, let's talk football.
All right.
Mexico versus Poland.
Tough game, and I think this is also one of the toughest groups because it also contains Argentina and Saudi Arabia, and you need to get off.
Would you really consider Saudi Arabia a tough side?
Yeah, no, not just because of Saudi Arabia, but because only two can qualify from the group, and then if you have powerhouses like Argentina, Poland, as well as Mexico, and only two can, so you have to win your first game. It's a must. Like you have to make a statement in the group. Argentina will most likely defeat Saudi Arabia, so any team that picks up a win from here is most likely assured a place in the next round. So I think this is like the battle of strikers. For Poland, Robert Lewandowski will be leading the line. They are back after losing in the group stage in the last World Cup. For Mexico as well, they also have Raul Jimenez from Wolves, the Wolves striker.
Yeah.
Also have Evan Lozano of Napoli, and so many other players that are coming to the fore. So it's going to be a very tough one. I think we should expect goals. Just like yesterday, even if we wrote Iran out, we just knew that there was a dangerous man up front, and it didn't disappoint. He scored 2 goals. So now that we also have these strikers, so we should be able to get something from it.
So what expectations do we have? I think Lewandowski is playing. Does he get to score?
Lewandowski
get to score a hat-trick? Because we know hat-tricks are synonymous with Lewandowski. Even though him going to Barcelona has been it's been an open, but I feel it's a Barcelona problem and not a Lewandowski problem. So do you think he could get at least 2 goals?
I think Lewandowski is also a different beast when he starts to play for Poland, and he has a supporting cast at the likes of the goalkeeper Szczesny as well as Zelensky. So I think it's also going to be balanced. Jennifer, don't put me on the spot again. I don't want to predict. Just like what I did yesterday. I've got all my predictions wrong since yesterday, so this one I'm sitting it out. But then it's going to be very balanced.
Denmark, Tunisia, because when we talk Denmark, the only thing I remember is Eriksen, my beloved Eriksen. So the last time was it the last time he was up for international competition? Yeah. He had
the all art issues
on
in the Euros.
So I really hope this time around, because he's been performing really well for Man United. He's been key in our midfield. Yeah. He's been we call him the midfield mystery.
Yeah.
So I think Denmark, Tunisia predictions.
I'm not asking for predictions.
We need an in-house prediction. An in-house prediction. So when he doesn't play,
an African side is going to be playing, so it's very tough to call, to be honest.
An African side.
Just like what we saw.
Please do, because I don't know what's going on with Michael. Michael doesn't want to put himself on the spot.
I'm not even a football, so nobody's going to come for me. Looking at Denmark, Tunisia, I would say Tunisia will win. Let's say
scoreline. I need scoreline. I don't need this person to win.
Let's say 3-1.
3-1 in favor of
Tunisia
against Denmark. Okay.
Yes,
Michael, no, you have to do this.
Denmark 2-1.
Denmark 2-1.
That's a very sad one to do.
Mexico versus Poland.
Mexico versus Poland. I'll go in the side of Poland. 2-0.
Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
Whitewash.
That was harsh.
That is unfair.
And when it comes to prediction, you can go on all our social media platforms, our Crypto TV Plus, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah. Make sure you put your.
If you think you can do better than me, I'm choosing not to.
And do better than me too. Just
so Michael, before we rush, because we need to go and
watch the Argentina game.
We need to watch Argentina's game.
I need to see Messi.
Players to look out for: Messi.
Yeah, definitely. Messi, Angel Di Maria. There's also the United man, Lisandro Martinez. Also the goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez. There's also so many players to look out for. They have a very star for the squad. Rodrigo De Paul as well.
Okay, I think we're forgetting France. Yeah, Australia.
France.
Come on, how can we forget Mbappe?
And the defending champions are that.
Defending champions. What are we expecting? Because my problem with France right now is that they have a lot of injured players. Like about 7 of their players are out of the World Cup. Even our Karim Benzema, our Ballon d'Or holder. Because I heard this is the first time, I think I'm repeating it again, this is the first time since 1978 that a reigning Ballon d'Or holder is not playing in the World Cup. Pretty difficult for France, don't you think?
Yeah, it's quite difficult because of his form. But if it's anything to go by. They won the last World Cup without Karim Benzema. Not to take away anything from him, but then they are still going to be going to this tournament with some of the same players.
In my opinion, I still feel like Karim Benzema would have been a key
player.
Also, I also like saw the news earlier today that I think Camavinga also limped out of training. So I think
what is going on with the Real Madrid boys?
The whole schedule is quite tight, and to be honest, this is not going to be the end of it.
Do you think it's Don Carlos stressing them out?
No, they've had so many matches. For Tchouaméni, for Camavinga, they won the Champions League. They had long list of matches to play.
Okay,
so it's not going to be easy.
Possible highest goal scorer between Messi and Mbappe today.
Of course,
the PSG boys. How many goals do you think? How many goals are you expecting from Mbappe and Messi?
Of course, it's gonna be Messi. Of course.
I think for me, I think the thing is, Mbappe will outscore him. Because
yes, I feel so too. Because Mbappe is young.
Messi
is a key player.
I expect you guys to be on my back because you guys are like football runners.
No. We are football runners, but you need to be.
Okay, so I'm not tactical about
realistic.
What I just said.
Yes, you have to be tactical about.
Messi is more laid back.
Messi is more laid back.
Now he's 35.
Messi's chance of getting the World Cup is dependent on his team.
Yeah.
And not just him exactly. Okay. But Mbappe is someone that he can perform. We expect him to make the runs.
I'm a passionate footballer, so I'm still going to go Messi.
We expect him to make the runs and all of that. So how many goals?
To say France them now.
No, not France. Messi, Mbappe.
Today, just game 1. I think Mbappe will get like 2 goals.
Messi.
No, I'm not.
I expect Messi to get like.
I'm not doing this again.
Anyways, we need to rush because we need to go and see Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. So it was fun having Faith and Michael in the studio. Thank you very much for joining us. And guys, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. We'll be back, and when we're back, we'll give a take-home quiz. I'm sure you want to share in a pool of $40. So make sure to join us back in the evening. This is Sports Fusion, sponsored by Roku and brought to you by Crypto TV Plus. I remain Addison Jennifer, and thank you for staying with me. See you soon.
Bye, guys.